Alright, Shalom. I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS. And I come here with a news article. Basically, you had the UK that withdrawed it from the EU. A lot of people think it's for something else, but it's mainly due to the pressure from a foreign nation like Russia, was another Edomite nation, because EU had been having problems with Russia lately, and you kept up with the news, things like that, and now they Britain have made an exit towards the EU. Not sure they're gonna make their own their own currency and so on and so forth, but it have impacted the stock market, and it pumped about 600. You know, they're just part of prophecy, but this is something of a game changer. I say it's going to change a lot of things to the Edomite, and it's also going to change. When Europe, since Great Britain had exited the EU, that's one of the EU is also one of the system of the New World Order. It's also going to affect Canada as well, because it's no secret that the Britons have a major influence on Canada as well. But this adding up the props that these Edomites are having disagreements with each other. This is Isaiah chapter 1. Slakia. This is Isaiah chapter 19, verse 1. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord ride up on a swift cloud, and shall come unto Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved ever present. The heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight one another. This is talking about basically in America, but it's kind of weird to put it out. But this is mainly in America, but it's gonna be these Edomites that's gonna be against each other. It's gonna have a spirit of uh, a war, man, with these Edomites going against the Edomites. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother. These Edomites, they gonna be killing each other, and just gonna come in, they gonna fuck them up, in other nations, because once the nations divided, you can conquer them. I'm finna go on. I'm finna read it again. I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fell in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to their idols and the chamber, and to them that have familiar spirit, and to the wizards, and the Egyptians I will give over in the hands of cruel lords, and a furious king shall rule over them, saith the Lord the hosts. The most side gonna be real cruel to these goddamn Edomites doing these days, and it's coming closer and closer. Now, since Britain had gotten over the EU, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a game changing thing. It's gonna switch to a different mentality, and it's gonna speed up a lot of shit, so to say. And it goes along with this prophecy. We know with the stock market promised 600. It's gonna be more than that. So a lot of you niggas that trying to get up and try to get well in Babylon, it's not gonna fucking go well for you niggas. I only have to read this article. I'm gonna put a link in the description, man. I'm gonna copy and paste it right now. Fucking niggas, man. You don't know what the fuck going on. Y'all asking questions. It's like y'all niggas asking questions. It's out the scriptures, man, that y'all gonna be asking questions, and you gonna be interrogated by a inquisitor. That's why I got the name. That spirit to put on me to put GMS Inquisitor. All right. This is Ecclesiastes 12:3, and they, when the keeper of the house shall tremble, and the strong man shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and they that look up out of the window be dark and light. Looking at this, the EU, the UK backing off from the EU, and you know it's mainly to do with Russia. I have a sense that it had to do with Russia because I be keeping up with current events because Russia ain't playing no fucking game with the fucking EU. They talking about fucking invading their ass like immediately as some is they on their borders some weird shit happen, especially with that shit with Poland and other shit that happened. They gonna fuck the EU up. Okay, man, Russia is like Bruce Lee. They say you can come at me one at a time, but all together. Which one? You still gonna get fucked up as well. I'm finna read it again. And the door, verse 4, and the door should be shut in the street, and the sounds of the grind is low, and he should rise up as the voice of the bird, and all the doors of music should be brought low. Let's talk about these doors of music. There's gonna be a lot of shit that's happened to them. It's gonna be happening to a lot of these stars as well. But it mainly these doors of music because music is a major influence of everything. What Jake wear and everything. They listen to. You have everybody listen. Have headphones on, but not these stars. These celebrities that they're doing movies. But I'm just saying that. Verse 5. Also, when thou shalt be afraid of which is high, and fear which should be thy way. Yeah, be in that. This what the fuck is up, man? You damn niggas. It's like it. Fear which afraid of what which is high, and fear which should be by that way. What by that way is that fucking missile. And that after the tree shall flourish, I can't pronounce that, and the grasshopper should be burdened, and Zion shall fail. So, whatever dreams you have, like you want to be a rapper, you want to be this, that, and the third, you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, or something like that, it's going to fail. You ain't going to have shit that, man, it's not going to happen. It's not going to be sugars and rainbows in your fucking future. That's for sure. Because man going to his long house in the morning goes after the street, and ever the silver course be loose and the golden buck barrels be broken and the pitchers be broken at the fountain and the water. I meant Slovakia and the wheel broke at the Sita. I can't say that. I can't pronounce that. But man, it's gonna happen. Thou shalt the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit should return to the God who gave it. I just want to say, I just want to make a quick note and a quick commentary on this, cause it's probably gonna be more countries in Europe that's gonna leave the EU, and it's gonna have a dramatic effect, and later on, America gonna be left by itself and bombed by itself. And I give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua for this day coming. And it's going to be more days coming. You got the American Union, North American Union. Canada going to leave too. Because Canada is under control of the UK. After that. But, this is what the Illuminati was planning on. But it's going to be planned on their destruction. With that, I say shalom.